Okay, so now for this one, I want to show you how we can set up some other transitions off of that kind of rolling Kimura that we're setting up for the headquarters, okay? As I said, it's a favorable scramble for us where we have a lot of different things we can transition to, with the Kimura being the most obvious, but we have a few other things that we can surprise them with, all right? So let's take a look. So, once again, same technique, everything's the same. I get this hand control, I see my space, I roll through and force this position here where he wants to turn into me, and I keep his arm really tight, okay? Now, there's a lot of different things I can transition to from here, okay? One of them being the back. One thing I like to do is when I kick back and look to come up and get into the Kimura position, you know, depending on what I feel with the person's arm strength and how scrambly they are, think of this position as the same as the 180 around the head to the back take, okay, that we do so much with our passing, all right? This is pretty much the same. So whenever I'm here, I can fake like I'm going to do the Kimura and easily kick out and look to start to come around his head for the under-over. So once I get to the under-over, now I'll bridge this into the other techniques that you guys have already seen, okay? If he turns, I can bring my hook in and immediately catch the neck. I can do the lift, sitting him up, throwing the hook in and taking the back. When they resist the lift, okay, and you start to drive down, come on top and force the north-south choke. So those three same transitions can all come bridging that from the rolling Kimura from the headquarters, okay? So, again, we got the wrist control. We roll for the Kimura position here. We'll kick back, come up. As I drive him to the side, it's my choice. I can continue to work for this arm, or I slide my elbow in front of his belly, kick back. You see how I get low? I want to make sure I can connect my chest to his back to keep him on his side. I don't want him to flatten up here, okay? So now I drive my chest, bring my overarm through, and we're grabbing the wrist of the arm that's around the head. So my right hand grabs my left wrist. If he turns and exposes the back, we shoot the hook in, okay? And take the back. If he stays here, remember we have the lift to setting him up, putting the hook in, and taking the back here. As we set him up, he resists the lift, we catch the wrist, come over top, use our ribs, and fit the north-south choke. Okay? All of which you guys have seen at these transitions from the passing position we've done earlier, okay? And now we can connect it with this Kimura roll. We can also bypass some of that and go straight to the north-south choke a little sooner. When I have this hand control and I roll right here as he looks to turn and I keep him pinned, look at his head. It's off the mat. It's right there. I can skip threatening the Kimura, and as I turn my body to come on top, I'm going to throw my arm around his neck straight. Okay, so I'm going straight to the north-south choke. Right around the head. Start to use your ribs. Get into the position. Use your body weight. Add your squeeze. And there it is. So, once again, right here, at this moment where they look to come up and churn, you can just let go with the wrist control hand and throw your arm around their head. Now you're going to have to kind of fit this in a little bit. So use your body, take the space out with your arm, kind of walk your arm in deep, and then use your other hand. And here you can add the squeeze for the finish. So off that rolling Kimura, you've seen so many different ways where that can lead from there, bridging all the techniques that we've already covered together. So we're attacking multiple angles, we're ready for all the transitions, and we're really like submission hunting off of our guard passing.